Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in the Rayo Vallecano career mode. This is episode number 26, and we start today's episode off with a squad report as we've now entered October, so you can see how the players are currently getting on. Lots of healthy attribute changes for quite a few of these players. Really good to see, and of course, this being such a young side, progression is of course mandatory, really, if we want to progress as a team and improve not just our squad but also our performances on the pitch as well. You'll see the league table though in just a moment's time. Despite back-to-back defeats in the last two games in the Europa League and La Liga as well, where we lost to Valencia and also Vitesse too. In the league right now, it's been a very solid start to the season in the Champions League places, and there's still a long way to go in the season, you know, only 5 games in, but in third place right now with just a 1 defeat and 12 points from 4 wins. I gotta say, I'm really pleased with the start, and again, despite the back-to-back defeats, it's been overall a really encouraging beginning to our second season with Rayo Vallecano. But unfortunately, you will see here, there is still one negative worth talking about. Nacho, our left back, has once again turned down a contract. I think the 4th one I've given him, and the 27-year-old has made his mind up. He wants to leave the club. It's kind of annoying as well because it says he feels he's underpaid. I've given him a lot of money in terms of a wage increase in those contract offers, but he keeps on turning them down. So because of that, I've said enough's enough. I've put him on the transfer list, and we're going to go ahead and try and sell him in January. Of course, the one concern for me is that he'll leave on a free transfer, as he is 23 and older, of course, being 27, so he can leave on a pre-contract. That is a worry for me, but instead, we'll gamble, we'll put him on the transfer list and try and sell him and get a few £1 million for him when the January transfer window comes around. But still, for the first game of today's episode here, we take on Atletico Madrid in our first Madrid rival game of the season. Last season, we beat them home and away, and this season, I'm fancying our chances of winning on the first match against them this season as we take them on here at the Estadio de Vallecas as we try to return to winning ways on the back of back-to-back defeats and claim a very important victory early on in this, our second La Liga season. So with Nacho on the bench, Hermoso will start, and possibly this could be a sign of things to come in our left-back role, because I'm not going to give Nacho a new contract now. He's made his mind up, he can go if he wants, as Atletico are through here, and oh my word, that would have been unbelievable. There was me chatting about our left-back situation, and Griezmann, I think it was Griezmann, with an unbelievable touch, set his teammate up, but the shot went wide of the post, so still 0-0, but just I was nattering on there about nothing too important. Atletico almost opened the scoring of what would have been a sensational goal. So corner to Rayo, and Adama will take it. Horaz is all alone on the edge of the area, so I'm going to drill it to our skipper, who takes a touch and goes for goal. Oh, it's a good save by Oblak as well, and eventually it'll be cleared by Jesus Camas. Did he really need to put it that high up in the air? Here's Griezmann for Atletico on the turn, goes for goal, and Kepa makes a really good save, and Bangura will just about get the ball clear. So approaching the half-time mark, there have been some chances in this first half, but it's been a half for the goalkeepers really, making some good saves each, as we are still deadlocked at 0-0. I think someone will score eventually, but it is still goalless, and we don't have 3 games without a goal, as Bangura finds Hermoso down the left-hand side here. He'll take it round 1 and play it through towards Camarasa, and Camarasa through towards Faria, and the 16-year-old could be through, and how about that? Rui Faria, the 16-year-old, has scored his first goal in professional football and opened the scoring in our first Madrid derby of this season. It was sliding on the floor to reach the ball, but he did, and he squeezes it in at the near post. We promoted him in the last episode. He made his debut against Valencia. He was probably our best player in that game at the Mestalla, and in this game he opens the scoring with his first goal, and you can see him celebrating on the floor there. What a finish by the Portuguese striker, who I think I'll be playing as a cam in this team. What a fantastic finish, and the 16-year-old has scored his first goal in a Rayo Vallecano shirt. How about that? Horaz through towards the goal scorer Faria, and the first chance to half could come here with Camarasa finding Bangura. Oh, he's taking it round 1. He'll roll it through towards Camarasa. Great chance here. Camarasa finds the back of the net. What a finish. And we lead by 2 just before the hour mark. He got the assist for the first goal and the goal for the second. Bangura took it round the Atletico man, who I thought was going to take the ball off him, but he seemed to just miss time, or misplace, I should say, the tackle right there. There was no skill moves or anything. He just missed the ball, but it's a brilliant finish finish by Camarasa though. Look at that. It's through the legs of the defender, Jimenez I think it might have been, and into the bottom corner. I gotta say, man, I'm really liking this guy. I discussed the captaincy a couple episodes ago. I don't think it's going to go to Nacho now. He'll probably end up getting sold. Bain is not our long-term captain, just for the time being, whilst Tras Horaz in most games will be on the bench. But this guy, I really do like him. I really like the look of him. And despite only just signing for us, I do see him as a potential future captain. 2-0 to Rayo. He's put us 2 goals up with that goal. He got the assist for the first. What a performance he's had, as we do lead by 2. So 65 minutes in, Atletico trail by 2, but it could be through here for a goal. Brilliant build-up, but what a save by Kepa, and he also catches the rebound as well. Brilliant stop by Kepa there. It was a lovely build-up from Atletico, but the shot was actually quite poor and quite tame down the middle. It was still a good save by Kepa though, but they wasted it. It was a really nice build-up as we still lead by 2. Here's Jesus Gomez for Atletico. They're forcing everyone forward here to try and half the deficit, get back in the game late on, but Camarasa, who's had a brilliant game, wins it back for us, gives it to Kepa. Oh my word, no. No. You must be joking. You must be joking. I mean, seriously. That is, wow. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Well, he just scored an own goal through Camarasa, who was a dead cert for man of the match before this. But now he's going to get credit with an own goal. No, it's going to go down as Kepa, and rightfully so. Oh my, I can't believe that. We were in no danger whatsoever. Camarasa won us the ball back. I gave it to Kepa, and he's got the first touch of, oh my word, I don't even know. Enkelman maybe. That was just absolutely ridiculous. That was absolutely absurd. It's 2-1, and Atletico out of nothing. They've got back in the game. We've gifted it to them. I cannot believe that. We were under no pressure. Why? I can't understand how Kepa completely messed up that first touch there. That wasn't a hard ball to control. We could be free here to make it 3-1, but Konate is shut down by Luis. And Jimenez will clear. That's ridiculous. Well, there is the full-time whistle then. Final score at the Estadio de Vallecas. Rayo Vallecano 2, Atletico 1. Our 100% record against Atletico does continue and get maintained, but I gotta be honest, man. Seriously, I am furious. I am fuming after that goal was scored. That was just absurd. Camarasa played it back towards Kepa, and he somehow miscontrolled the ball and let it go into the bottom corner. I mean, I'm not going to get too negative because that was a great performance and, in my opinion, a thoroughly deserving win, but that was absurd. We let our clean sheet slip in the most bizarre fashion ever. You can see here by the stats, I definitely feel as though we deserved to win the game, no doubt about that. I felt we were stronger than Atletico and without question the superior side over 90 minutes. And Camarasa will get man of the match for a goal and an assist. A really solid performance from our central midfielder that continues to show exactly why he's worth the money we paid for him in the summer. But it was his back pass that Kepa failed to control that gave them the goal. And I want to watch this back because admittedly there's no reason to pass it back to your goalkeeper there. I could have just booted the ball long and cleared it or hoofed it behind for a throw or something to relieve any kind of pressure, but let's be real here. Let's be real. Kepa should not be miscontrolling the ball that badly. I mean, that was just, I want to watch it again. That was absolutely absurd and probably the stupidest own goal I've seen in this year's FIFA. Why did he do that? Like, why on earth did he do that? There was a man running in Koke, I think it was, but let's be real here. You know, any professional goalkeeper should be able to deal with that kind of situation instead of watching the ball come towards him and then fail to control what was a very easy back pass. But still, final score is 2-1. We're not going to focus too much on the negatives. It was a great performance. We're now 3 wins from 3 against Atletico. A great way to start this series in that Madrid rivalry. We'll take the solid win despite the negative ending. So that's now 3 wins out of 3 in this series against Atletico Madrid. Another impressive win there against a really strong side. But again, that goal which Atletico scored, the own goal, I mean, it really was one of those moments where I could barely contain myself after that goal. And I was just so furious with the way it happened. And I will take the blame because there was no need for me to play that back pass towards Kepa, who had the cheek after the game to ask for a wage increase. But either way, I mean, I guess it's kind of like 50-50. I shouldn't have put the goalkeeper in that precarious position there. I should have just booted the ball long, but but that's sort of my nature of trying to pass out from the back always. But again, I can't take all of the responsibility. For this goal, I can't take all of the blame. I think the AI goalkeeper has to share a bit of it as well. But still, for the second game of today's episode here, and the second and final one in today's episode, we would remain in La Liga and take on Real Valladolid away from home. Is it Real Valladolid? I think it's something like that, away from home. But still, we take them on here away anyway. And the first chance of the game would just fall 10 minutes into, as we had a corner, a dam across the wings of the centre, and it was headed away. It came back to our winger though, who found Bangura. And of course, in the last game, you saw us score a really nice goal with Rui Faria. Camarata's strike wasn't bad either, but this one was certainly the best goal of the episode so far. What a fantastic goal from Bangura, opening the scoring and getting his first goal of the season. You've been seeing me train him as well in the player training feature, just because I really like him and I want to get him to an 80 overall. And this goal was absolutely exquisite. And of course, a couple episodes ago, you saw Nacho's wonder goal from range. I don't think this one was as good, but it certainly was a sensational strike, no doubt about that. A wonderful looping effort over the goalkeeper and right into the top corner as Bainer joined in the celebration there. So Bangura with the goal, his first of the season, and an absolutely brilliant way to open the scoring and give us the 1-goal lead. And just a few minutes later as well, we had a good chance to make it 2-0 here as Danny Ceballos and Iosa Perez linked up. Perez went for goal, but his shot went a whisker wide of the far post, and it was still 1-0. Perez hasn't scored in the last few games, and of course, you know, he's such a great striker. I'm sure he'll break the goal duck soon, but it is worth noting, after such a great season last year, he is on a goal run right now, I should say a goal drought right now, of I think 3 or possibly 4 games. So worth noting, our top scorer not in red hot form as of right now. But still, the home side did have quite a few good chances in the first half, despite us leading by a goal. But Kepa, who of course made the howler for the goal that Atletico scored in the last game, made 3 really impressive saves. You saw 1 and 2, and this the third one, if it, I think, was the pick of the bunch. As they came forward here, they were inside the 6-yard box, but Kepa at the near post made a really impressive stop and turned the shot behind for a corner. So the home side, I must say, in the first half, in my opinion, were playing better than us. A little bit more possession and a couple more shots as well, but Kepa was bailing us out and keeping us in the lead. In the second half though, not much really happened until with 5 minutes to go, we crossed the wings to the centre with Imbaba, I think it was, and Adama was free in the area but couldn't keep the shot down. But it was how the game would finish. Final score, Real Valladolid 0, Rayo Vallecano 1. We get the 3 points courtesy of Bangura's wonder goal scored in the first half, but man of the match to me would indeed go to Kepa for a string of really good saves. And after a howler in the last game, I was looking for him to respond and have a really awesome performance, and that was certainly one of his best in a yellow jersey so far. Some fantastic saves from Kepa, and in my opinion, this one was the pick of the bunch. A brilliant save at the near post as he thwarted every single attack from the home side and ensured that we would indeed claim all 3 points and get back-to-back wins on the back of back-to-back defeats. So not the best performances, but we get the win, and we have Kepa to thank for that one. But that went in today's episode in the Rayo Vallecano career mode, guys. So big thank you for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed it. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Likes, of course, much appreciated, and really help the channel grow as well. You don't have to leave a like if you don't want to. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic Sunday, and I'll see you for the next episode in the Rayo Vallecano career mode very soon.